My name is Golita Girlco. You could call me Golita, and we are playing Genshin. I believe this is part 5. I gotta go find out where I started off. I'm like, I gotta hurry up and catch up with the story so I could do this event. I really want to do like the event just because I feel bad. I'm like 10 days or 9 days away until that event goes away. Also, I don't think I told you. I don't think I told you, but I don't know if I sent you the clip, but right away when I got the chills, guess what I said? Literally, I said it. The lines. It's familiar, like not cry. Before the sentence, it was like another, and then after that, it was that. Literally. I thought that was weird. So I gotta go. No. I'm gonna switch to hold on. I want to switch to the character that I'm building up. So let me do that. Because right now I'm building a character at the moment. And I want to use her, and her name's I Know. I don't think I showed you I Know, did I? I'll have to send an image of I Know. Basically, she's like the the chibi versions, like the children avatars. They're kind of like that. So, hey, leave. I'm doing okay. She's got a few works to work with. She hasn't had her artifacts done. Let me go find out where the story is at. It's right here. But no, I wish you were there. Like normally my room's like it's normal feeling or like hot. Like it just depends. But like I got the chills. I wasn't like joking about that. I got scared. I was like in the game. I was like something's bad gonna happen, isn't it? And I was like, "Yup, something bad did happen." I'm gonna collect these. Okay, we're gonna talk to Luma. Alright, if I don't get Luma under 50, then my best luck is probably gonna be Fens. My only guess would probably be maybe it's a sign just to wait until to get him because my my last gotcha pull did not end well. So I was like 80 pulls late in and I got a Mona. I don't like Mona. No, well, I do like Mona, but like I don't like that I got her on the gotcha pull basically.
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before.
I'm gonna do auto.
It's confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic. There is, as you describe, he will be a truly formidable.
I think I've heard of it. Prey, the game.
Whatever the case, let's cry. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships land are in stone. The winds of change.
Yeah? You were saying hello? I was like, I answered, I'm like, hi. I thought you were asking me. I'm reading this, so let me see. I'm gonna say thank you.
Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by.
Oh, hold on. Why did it not? It disappeared right away. Wait. Hold on. I think I have to do the. Hold on. B. Can I not do? I can't do it because of the quest. What quest do I need? Oh no! I swear. Clink clank splash crisis. B. Check. Alright, let me tell you something. I wish there wasn't like other quests involved because it just makes it more like, okay, I gotta hurry up because this is kind of like a chore to me in order to finish the good story part. So, I don't want to, but I have to. Alright, well, B, navigate. I have to go here. Let's go get this done.
Grinding to a halt, like a rusty.
I keep forgetting the wrong buttons. I'm having a... I don't know why it didn't teleport me. Oh my, that's loud. That's you. That's loud. You're good. You're good.
Neppa, we saw you. Help!
Oh, what's that? I'll have to pick that up.
Gone. Does that mean she?
Paimon and the Traveler are the first. I will have from up here.
Wait, what? That's funny. That's funny. Hold on. I gotta take a picture. I gotta take a picture. Hold on. I'm gonna send it to you too. I'm wondering if that's a prank. I thought that was funny. The robot character Ifna is like stuck on the magnetic thing or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but she's stuck on there.
The pick up your conclusion is unsound. It was a serious decision. No.
Wait. So Aino's the one who did this?
I guess she's kind of embarrassed because it sounded like she was embarrassed.
I will temporarily override one of Aino's rules and inform about the hidden control system. But first, I must be certain I will keep it a secret.
Okay. Paimon didn't really understand.
Oh, I don't think I told you, but I found out Hot Topic now has Genshin merch, like shirts, and I'm like, I don't see that on their Amazons. Why don't they sell that on their Amazon? Genshin, like, I'm sorry, Genshin's Amazon, and I'm like, holy moly, and they're cheaper too. I feel like I don't know if they sell them on person or if they sell them online, but I want to get the I'll hate them one, and I want to get What else? There's another. Hold on. Let me go look it up.
Don't worry. I put
The Raiden Shogun. I have to get the Raiden Shogun just because I cosplayed her. I cosplayed her as for a convention. Found one. Found two.
A place far
Far away.
Let's start over.
That guy's voice sounds fun.
A long time there was a house here.
Ooh.
So then it ended. No one remembered, and almost nothing of the house did either. They ran. No one ever came back. But they forgot one thing. They forgot that someone, purely by accident, was left behind. Someone survived. Because something here that did.
Ooh. There's one. Sounds like a robot. Is he a robot? I'll have to. What is it? I'll have to. Okay.
this was she.
Ooh, I'm in story. Okay.
Zing's up mechanical claw backup control system now online. Enter command confirmed. Shutting down Zing's up mechanical claw number 1.
Okay. Did he hop off the Discord?
You okay, Nafa?
Oh, let me ask. Did you hop off the Discord? Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, I got confused. I was like, oh, if you're because I was like, okay. I got confused.
Multiplication in progress. In short, Ino created a new robot companion not too long ago, but yesterday, someone stole it from the workshop.
Oh, that explains it.
I used that term because
I'm gonna get that piece so I could collect it for Ino. I think I got not every material, but she's almost to level 90. I'll have to show you I'll send a picture.
stop her, she trapped me with that device.
You need to play Genshin.
Oh, you mean that notice board in the middle of...
Genshin or Withering Waves.
According to my calculations, posting that notice had a 94% chance of success, much higher than all other plans.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to miss.
Fortunately, you arrived just in time. Ino and her robot fleet should still be at the workshop. Please follow me.
Well, if you ever need help, I could always help you with your Genshin account if you just make one, because that's what I so I think like 3 years ago I helped my friend get his Ito build because he had to go all the way to Irizuma
I'll have to think the whole
in order to get his Ito build.
you'll be able to figure out
So that was fun.
by yourself.
At Ice Bridge.
Have to guide
Track
you.
down the thieves
Here's a
and
hint.
save our comrade.
The events unfolding around you will matter less than the choice you
Ino,
make.
you have to
That
stop this.
choice will decide how our story ends.
Free.
In the spotlight, I am merely the one pulling the rope to
So you
open
had
the
help.
curtains.
Well, don't even think of trying to stop me. I don't care if I have to search all of I will find the person who did this.
Smart
And we
move.
have to go now.
Anyway, shift officially starts.
Part.
You probably have already realized how badly things need a
Aww.
You won't get into the SRI without me. Power's been down here for cycles.
I
Hold
know
on.
sugar intake has
I'll
already
send a
exceeded
spark to
normal
the
levels
door.
this
That
month,
should
but
get you
given
through.
the situation, are either of you carrying anything sweet with you?
But keep in
Desserts
mind,
are the only thing that can get
most
Aino to
other around won't be as cooperative.
What's with
I
this, Aaron?
suggest you first find an
not one to leave
electricity
leftovers,
source.
you know.
And from there, well, someone might...
Paimon is hiding candy, isn't she? Okay. What was she saving? Paimon did have some she was saving for later. What is it, Paimon?
Good.
Tell me.
Everyone has a purpose in this place.
What is that?
Yours. Later.
Hold on.
What happened here? Opinions vary.
How?
I'm
Okay.
on them.
Okay.
Do share your thoughts later when you've learned the ropes.
I'll tell you when you are at a pause.
Keep your eyes open when the curtains part. I don't moving figures for nothing. They hold answers to many questions, even ones you haven't asked yet.
Yeah, so I know like sweets, and right now Aino's upset. And we're trying to stop Aino from being grumpy pants or whatever, because I love Aino. But she's a little kid, she's throwing a tantrum, we gotta make her happy. And Paimon somehow is carrying a whole gosh darn pie with her the whole time. I'm wondering, how do these characters pull out these foods like out of nowhere? They need to have like a little bag on the side or something like that. I wish Paimon had a bag. But what is it? So I question myself is like, Ifna's a robot. So I think last episode, Ifna's like, ding, food is done. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope you don't carry that oven on you. It'd be weird. I was like, yeah, I was like, I hope we can refuse to eat it. Nope, you can't refuse to eat it. So, there's that. Alright. I'm gonna get my water. Let Otto does it work? Or let Otto do its work.
But you can sell him a black kid. This was a robot I was about to the workshop. Just like
I suck at English.
place.
Even though English is my first language.
But still, not letting a bot get carted off right under my nose is the least I can do. It's a disgrace.
Aww.
Boss.
I hope they have like a little event outfit for her. She's just so cute. I've been waiting for a character with long pink hair, and they finally come out with Aino. I'm like, okay, I gotta level up this character because I've been wanting a pink hair character with long hair, like the start of Genshin. So I'm like, yeah, I'm excited. Now if they have, well, Varessa is one of them, but I want somebody with like long flowy hair is what I wanted. Varessa was acceptable. So I do love Varessa. She's my favorite female Genshin character. Aino is my favorite child Genshin character, but I'm gonna have to go for Nihida too. So Nihida and Aino are my favorite too. Let me think. Risley is my favorite, but Fins will eventually... I don't know about Fins. I'll have to find out if Fins is super good. But yeah, I'll have to find out because he's supposed to be Electro spear user is what I heard. I don't think I showed you Fins, did I?
We can come up with a plan together. We'll help you.
No. Well, I'll quickly show you. I know. She looks so cute. She looks so cute. Look, she has food on her face because we gave her like little desserts. It's so cute. I like it. Not only that, she also dresses the way I would probably dress. Like with baggy top with the shorts.
Friend.
Okay, hold on. By the way, I feel like the guy that you talked to in the story.
Or Solnari or Solar, whatever. One cannon, and he'll be blown to smith.
Jagger, so the guy that I think that you're talking to in the story, I think will be evil. I feel like he's gonna be evil because, like, first on the bat, that's the only like person that you kind of meet. I feel like you know that feeling where you get, and then later on you're like, I just know it, and then you find out later you're like, okay, I guess I was right. Is it? Oh.
Sure. Battle, huh?
If you like, you could watch me. If you want. I mean... Oh. So, it's gonna be a shot. Shocks the world. I'll not cry. Heck. Alyssa will know my name once we're through. Case. I'll do that.
Safe.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh.
Yeah. Since you're investigating the Wild Hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization.
Wait.
Wait, what? Didn't we just see him like half a day ago?
How did he die?
Still new news. So not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send Anafa over to Nashi Town with some flowers later.
Aww.
He seemed like a good guy.
So there's two NPCs I'm thinking of. It's either gonna be the brown hair one with the beard, or it's the guy with the blue hair with the deep voice and oh my gosh, please don't.
Amongst the Lightkeepers.
That's the best NPC right there.
Recommendation.
I don't think I showed you the NPC with the deep voice, have I? So his voice is like Batman, kinda. Or kinda like like a rustic, like superhero voice that you hear in cartoons. Like it's good. It's like super good. So like a vigilante voice. I'll have to show you a clip later. But
Hey! What do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Anefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected.
Alright. We'll see you later.
she's so cute. All right, let me see if I could actually do story now. I could actually do story. Okay. Kinda a weird alleyway.
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that Ratnik.
Ooh. The NPC shoes look nice right there.
From a stone?
Hold on, let me send a picture of this one too. And if you like this one, you could also,
Now.
maybe I'll show you when the best time to get her. Because if you want, you could always join me when she comes out. Because I heard she's supposed to be good. Because I'm pulling for her. That's 100%. You're there, right? You there? Okay. Okay. Well, I'll hop off. So not like I'll hop off the call, so you could sleep. Okay. But yeah, it was cool that you showed me the game though. But based on that, what it did, they need to fix some bugs. I know. Oh, is it like a demo? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. That's probably they'll fix down the road and stuff like that. That sucks. But no, look at the character that I sent you. If you're ever wanting to get that character, I could tell you the best time to pull for her or when she comes out if you ever want to play Genshin. There's also Withering Waves too. Better graphics wise, Withering Waves is a win for me. Story wise, I love Genshin and I also love Withering Waves. So it's kind of like I started off with Genshin. And I sometimes go on Withering Waves just so like, oh, there's good characters that I like to pull for and I'll actually do it. So it's kind of like it just depends. I can't be wailing. I can't be wailing in these games. I gotta keep saving my Mora. More in Genshin is money. So short terms I gotta save my Mora. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off so you can rest, okay? Alright. Good night. Have a good time. Or good night good night. Have a good night. Alright. Alright, now back to the game. Alright. I came over to take a look soon as I received the news just now. I know, told you about this then. Okay. Yes, while we were passing by the whatever craft shop, I don't know how to say that, I'm not gonna say it.
Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess? Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
I feel like they need to have cosplay for that. Alright. Yeah, because like, look, the shoes are so nice doing the. Maybe I should. Or no, no, I don't know. I've yet to do her for cosplay. I also like her too. I don't know. I did Raiden Shogun and a female Zhongli. Let me see. We're gonna continue with the story. We need to. We're gonna keep on moving forward. Oh.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Entering unopposed. So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flins?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So
I
he
hope
lacks
Vince
the
is
motive
not
to
a
commit such a terrible
villain.
crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
Yeah, that's my thoughts. I hope Finn's not a villain. Oh. I'll get him anyways. I'm sorry. I'll get him. He's like the decent male character that I've been kind of wanting for a while, just because lately they need more men in this game. Let's agree. Let's talk about Fins, shall we?
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah. He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir in disguise?
Yeah. What reason would Flins have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah. They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge, likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
This is where Among Us comes in with that collab. He's the imposter, basically. I do have Among Us, but I'm wondering if the skin will cost, sadly, and it probably will. I'll have to look up when that event is or when that collab happens. So I'll
Precisely.
do
In other words,
that.
his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the
Okay.
moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flints would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flints ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rarier may have already killed Flints long ago, and been living as him for some time now. Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry, you'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Oh, right. Before we go, should we reveal Rarier's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people. Hey, why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rarier more opportunities to capitalize on. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it, then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rarier, nor trust in Flint's too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
All right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
That's sweet of her.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Wait, what?
Hey, you!
Never mind. You're not sweet. You're a bully.
Wow!
Oh, that's
so much
cute.
Stuff.
All right,
If only enough was here.
let's see where we have to go. Let's see, map. We go here and we'll walk the pathway. What's there to collect over here? Is that a... Oh, that is our material. Okay, we're collecting these. If we see these on the way, we will collect these. I'm sorry. Gotta get her build. Hold on, let me see. Because, let me see. Oh, dressing room. Oh, let's get the wings. Should we... I don't like those. That might be better for her. Genshin, can you make pink wings? Because we don't have no pink wings. It's kind of... I do like that one. We'll do that. Return. Oh. Okay.
Whoa! The fog's really rolling. Is that a lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see!
I thought we would have a lantern. We don't. Okay.
It's been way too long since I last had some candy.
Oh, remember this. This is the part I don't like.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside it. Some small device. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us.
Oh, okay. We are carrying the lantern. Alright, I was like looking at the feet. I'm like, okay. It is glowing. Acts like we need to go this way. I'm not gonna go get those. I don't feel like touching those.
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? But
Is that fake?
in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us. Quick, use the lantern.
Oh, RT. Hopefully. Ooh! Ooh! Right off the gosh darn bat. I don't know where to go. Those guys are over there too, and I see stuff over there. Oh, yeah, we do go over there. I wouldn't want to have these guys like come and attack me. Ooh. This is kind of scary, not gonna lie. Like, I freaked out kind of a little bit. Oh! What's he fighting?
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern, now!
Ooh. Oh, we did not get it. Oh, we did. Okay.
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
Okay, Fins.
So, you were tangling with Rarer out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the
Gonna-
wild hunt has a name of his
Oh.
own.
That was epic. I'm not gonna lie. That was epic. I got scared. I was like, okay, well, I guess he's gonna grab the lantern. We didn't reach for it enough, and we got it. Oh, okay. I'm happy about that. Let me get a drink. That cutscene was good. Like, that's the best one out of, like, I think so far in the story. Well, let me think. I think so. I think that's the first action one that we've got out of the story so far that's actually good. But not gonna lie. Let me think. So if I remember the scene where the NPC deer cuts off her antlers, that hit hard too. Because that was her best friend. and she left the tribe and stuff like that. She was like a family member to her. She grew up with her and stuff like that, but she had her own beliefs and she just left the tribe, and it was just for her to watch that just makes me upset. But eventually I knew that tribe, some people will probably leave. All right, now let's get back to the story. I'm actually excited. Finally, we get some. Oh, I've been wanting this.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? And an enviable constitution.
Oh, what's that in the
A
background?
pity that such abilities cannot be
Ooh,
acquired.
is that a
Why did
tree?
abyssal power just burst out of your
Hold
lantern
on.
anyway?
Go back to the cutscene.
That is a long story.
Can he go back to the
Many
cutscene?
moons ago, when on
Or
Wild
we'll
Hunt
see it.
clearance
We'll see it
duty,
anyways. We should
I
be good.
shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp.
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well, no, but...
Ah. I see. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rurir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rurir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
That's sad.
Oh,
But every year they would say, "Wait a little longer. Wait a little longer." He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes.
That's sad.
The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least.
He gets really
Whereas his
sad.
subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
As I said, that's pretty much sad. He had a family too. I'm getting an allergy medicine. Like, not only that, I wanted to cry so bad. It's like, I guess the guy had a family. That's something. Me go and get some wipes. Imagine. They're right here. That is sad. it's the story has just been sad lately. This Natalie had a bunch of deaths. Now I hope it doesn't get any worse than Natalie, because we lost a bunch of people. That just made me angry too, because at least they listed the people that died. I think after Not Cry, they need to have the list of people that have died and stuff like that. If that has happened, like what the Lantern people are doing, I think is it like Lost Souls? I'm trying to remember. Or if it's like creatures that are spawning as humans. One of the two, but like if they are lost souls, they need to find their bodies and do the same thing as Natalie. And have like a little area with the it's sad. I gotta take my medicine.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rurir's head.
Oh. that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
I don't know. I don't know. It'd be hard because you are a suspect in the case. I gotta pull for him. He honors the dead, and that's what you want in a character. And his voice, I'm sorry, but it has emotion, like a lot of emotion, out of all the characters that I've seen so far now. Because right there, when he got all sad, I've never seen a character that had that voice where it got so depressing that I almost teared. Like I know I almost teared with the tear girl, but this this almost made me tear because that guy was like family to him, and he knew he had family, the guy that died. So
We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Why is it had to be so depressing? Mia, where is this? I think I'm gonna try to get this first. I don't want to fight those guys right now, but those guys do look cool, whatever they are. What is that? What is that? Hope he doesn't see me. Is it like a helitrop? Huh. What's that over there too? Okay. Let's go back to the story.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've gotta trust him. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time.
We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosie's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so.
I wouldn't do the term of dispose. I'd say make him, like, eventually just bury him or send him out to his family or something like that. But yeah,
Sadly, no.
I don't
The motive behind the
think
killing
that
remains a
should have
mystery.
been
And while we somehow managed to get
that
news of Flint's,
wordly.
an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
We'll do our part too. Alright, we're going in. See you later. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly?
Wait.
Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed
Okay,
out
I'm
loud.
shocked.
You never said you could do magic like that.
No, if he does that with like an attack or like ult, oh, that's gonna be cool. I'm not gonna lie. I want him to go invisible, or like when he does like a taunt, I want him to go invisible. That is cool. All right, let's continue. So far, I'm enjoying this so far. Out of like, I did enjoy Aino. I do enjoy Aino when she's in the story too, and Finns and Nier. So far, those three my favorite. I don't like Ifna, but when she's with Aino, I do like her. Just because, like, okay, when she's with Aino, she's how would I say? She's more of like a mother that takes care of her kid, and I love that. But when it's just only Ifna by herself, it just you gotta put Aino together with her just because they're the best duo ever, and plus, the I just like it. It's kind of like a mother and a daughter duo. Now the one that I hate is Judah. I don't like Judah. Now back to Finn's. I'm going back to Finn's
This lantern may
story.
have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited after all. Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself.
Is he alive? What does it say? Does he turn into like a zombie? I don't know. It's sad though. It just.
Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned. Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace. When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Ugh, this is so frustrating!
Wait. He's holding something, isn't he? Where's his hand? His hand. I think he's holding something.
You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right?
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that... Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves.
I like his idea.
And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Does he like teleport to the lantern and then we just toss the lantern out and then just pick up the lantern and then I don't know how that works. I don't know. All right.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
What if he's an imposter too?
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he
It's
thought
his hair
no
that I'm
one would
getting
realize
deja
his
vu with.
mechanical arm was actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, and my colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a Lightkeeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the...
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist, as evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery.
Is he like a zombie? Is he? Is he like an undead or something? Because said he rose or something like that, like from the dead. I guess I don't know. Because maybe he's like that guy Rainier. What's going on in the story? I think was he originally like that guy? Because I'm like, I saw the hilly troll. I think it was a hilly troll, and it has like all that like reddish purple gunk on it, like crystals. I'm wondering if he was originally one of those. Let's continue.
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Canon.
I swear there's there's always mysteries. Oh.
Will you need us to get you where you need
Duado.
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Rat Nikki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
All right then, we'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier, now that we know you better.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort.
What does his house
Anyway,
look like?
I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary.
I don't say
My lips are
anything.
sealed too.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Let me see if I can talk
It's
to
getting
him.
late. The situation is urgent, but rest is vital.
What?
This is it. I got Dave. Is he? No, I don't think he is he? Hold on. Let me see. I know you're gonna hold on. Where is she? You see her eyes. Can you open your eyes?
My mind is completely blank. I need to get out and unwind.
I don't know. She has elf ears, though. Maybe cousins, I'd say? What's his vision? What is the vision? Oh, that's what the visions look like? Okay. I kind of like their visions. Not gonna lie. I have a Nahida's vision as a for merch. It's like official or whatever. I got it from I got it from a store or something like that. But yeah, I'd like to see some of that. That's kind of, I'd like to get one of those, but in maybe his. All right. Maybe I should play as her because she kind of matches them. Okay.
It's so noisy here.
Well, I could do that. Or hold on, I'm gonna do this. He's like looking at her too. It's weird. No, he's looking at me too. She's looking at Vanessa. No, he's looking at all of them, so. Me? Sir? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a picture too.
How did I do that?
Alright, and done. Alright, I snapped that. That looks kinda... Maybe they're cousins, I don't know. Maybe she's a fae. He's like a fae, like he said. because he's like, I'm one of those people that stand from not one of those people, but he's like, I think he mentioned like an ancient tribe or something like that, and he's like one of those people. Maybe she's one of those too. I don't know. Oh, let's go to bed.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
Oh.
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us? What do you mean? This is so confusing! What do we do? These people are no match for Flint's, but they're super heated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either. Okay!
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness.
You
and to
smoke
escape
them,
from all
girl.
this talk of the
Smoke
wild
them.
Hunt, or strange ghosts and
No man
phantoms.
talks to you like that,
Who'd
that's
have
for
guessed
sure.
People like you would come bursting in, shrieking
Oh,
louder
like-
than any fool.
I love that she's roasting
It's a
them.
matter of utmost importance.
Alright.
We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face. Exactly.
Roast them some more.
You sure don't
Go.
look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Ooh.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Ooh.
Wait, it's... Oh?
All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess.
Alright then.
Okay.
Well,
Let's-
I'd say that sounds like an
see.
impartial proposal. What say you? Or
Is she gonna
are
make
you
them go
suddenly
bankrupt?
unsure of yourselves?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh?
Ooh. I kind of think that was deserved. You don't trash talk a girl.
So, Paimon, you've been
And that's
waiting
what
to
you
ask
get.
me something, haven't you?
Holy moly.
How did
Queens
you
of
find us
queens
here?
right there.
My inside man with the light keepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the wild hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one seemingly was exempt. And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this? And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine. While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, pause. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't think they know, do they?
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super
Oh yeah, they don't
important,
know. They don't know about the lantern.
What Paimon means to say is, we got lots of new intel to share.
All right then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at my place.
Okay.
Go find a flea market.
Well, let's call that it. Because, that was... the way that they tried to roast her, but she roasted him, like, them back.
You're not here looking for work, are you?
I kind of loved it.
In other words,
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of loved it. As I said, I'm pulling for her. I already have I know. I need to get fins because holy moly. If he goes invisible, that would be more cooler too. But still, those three so far are my favorite. So I do want to get those three. Well, no, I already have the one. I want to get those two. I'm sorry, I want to get those two. But yeah, I think this will be part 5. Hopefully. I'm thinking. Let me go find out. Yeah, this will be part 5. Like I don't even remember the parts, cause it's been like 3 days, and I've just been so busy and stuff like that. But yeah, that is I got some sadness and I got some I got some sadness and I got some roasting at the end. But yeah, that's it.